Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone out there who understand the situation I was in earlier this week. I do apologize. I couldn't upload a lot of live stream or videos early this week, but nevertheless, I digress. Let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is concerning Lamar Jackson. This Lamar Jackson story has so many twists and turns. It changes on every second of every minute of every hour. And the last report concerning Lamar Jackson, the Colts were kicking the tires around a possibility of trading for Lamar Jackson. There was no resolution reached between the Colts, Lamar Jackson, and whoever's representing Lamar Jackson. There's been conflicting reports on his mom is his agent. There's also been reports that they have hired a mediator to talk to NFL teams. So I don't know if any of this stuff is true, but this is just speculation. And so far, there's no trade proposal or anything concerning Lamar Jackson and the Colts. Arthur Blank, the owner of the Atlanta Falcons, earlier today talked about it, saying that, they're not really interested in Lamar Jackson going to the Atlanta Falcons. They were concerned of Lamar Jackson's play style, which, by the way, the Atlanta Falcons were interested in Deshaun Watson last year, and they was willing to give Deshaun Watson a guaranteed contract, but they were not giving Deshaun Watson the type of contract that he ultimately decided on with the Cleveland Browns. Now, desperate times come with desperate measures. The ownership over there with the Cleveland Browns were done with Baker Mayfield, and they were willing to do whatever it takes to not have another year with Baker Mayfield as their quarterback. And like I said, desperate times comes with desperate measures. They were the only team foolish enough to give Deshaun a fully guaranteed contract. They was really bidding with themselves. And there's been a lot of reports out there that suggest that the Cleveland Browns are looking kind of foolish right now. And they really started this new wave of guaranteeing contracts. Now, ever since then, no one has came close to a Deshaun Watson type of deal that the whole contract is fully guaranteed. And Lamar Jackson is wanting to be the second contestant of who can get their contract fully guaranteed. Unfortunately, Lamar Jackson is running, is getting real issues of getting his contract fully guaranteed. The Baltimore Ravens are not going to fully guarantee his contract. They, ESPN was reporting that the Baltimore Ravens was offered a contract to Lamar Jackson. It probably didn't meet Lamar Jackson's standards. He wanted his contract fully guaranteed. He also wanted more money in this deal, and Baltimore wasn't going to go all the way with it. All right. So now you got the Colts kicking the tires around, and they're not going to go all the way with it. You got Arthur Blank with the Atlanta Falcons is saying that they're not going to the direction of Lamar Jackson. You also have Ron Rivera, of the coach of the Washington Commanders. They're saying they're not interested in Lamar Jackson's situation. Now, I feel like all three of these teams would love to have Lamar Jackson under center, but the request Lamar Jackson is asking, even though Lamar Jackson took to social media and he was downplaying a lot of things that he wanted, like he wanted a fully guaranteed contract. He downplayed that notion. A lot of people feel like the real reason Lamar Jackson hasn't gotten a contract yet was twofold. One, his mom is representing Lamar Jackson. She really has no experience negotiating deals on an NFL level. Now, they have hired a mediator to do the negotiations as far as Lamar Jackson goes. I'm not sure if that's real or not, but that's the speculation that is going on. And you got all these teams desperately seeking Susan, needing a quarterback. and would love to have Lamar Jackson under center, but the request Lamar Jackson is asking, now we will say allegedly, because Lamar Jackson took to social media and he was downplaying all of these requirements. Lamar Jackson, well, a lot of people are saying that Lamar Jackson won't a fully guaranteed contract. He's downplaying that a contract that's heavy financially. He's also downplaying that. But a lot of teams are, pretty much steering away from that notion. Now, a lot of other people are implying that the owners are colluding with one another secretly, the secret society of owners. But a lot of people feel like they're colluding, saying, hey, look, we're not going to set the standard and the precedent that, look, we're going to start guaranteeing contracts. Now, if they go down this road, and they already started down this road with Deshaun Watson and how his contract is fully guaranteed. And let's just say hypothetically, the Baltimore Ravens give Lamar Jackson a fully guaranteed contract. If you start going down this road, the NFL will be very similar to the NBA, where everything is guaranteed, and then they're pretty much shifting the power away from the owners to the players. Now, it's pretty much the billionaires versus the millionaires. The fans really don't care who wins this battle because they're rich, okay? The billionaires are rich, the millionaires are rich, all right? But here's where the NFL doesn't want to go full chaotic in guaranteeing a bunch of contracts, a lot of contracts in the NFL, because they see how it's transpiring in the NBA. Yes, the NBA is a players' league. Yes, the NBA endorses player empowerment, but it also, when you have too much on either end, when it's too much for the owners and when it's too much for the players, it kind of dilutes the league as a whole. And that's why the NBA is struggling to get a TV package similar to the NFL. Now, the NBA TV deal is going to be big, but it's not going to be retrospect as big as the NFL. But a lot of people gravitate to the NFL is America's sport. The NFL is, a lot of fans like the NFL over the NBA, but if you ask people why they like the NFL, the last thing uttering out of their mouth is it's more entertaining than the NBA. I feel like the NBA is more entertaining than the NFL, but the NFL is more structurally viable and feasible as on a business level and on a financial level than the NBA. But the NBA is entertaining. A lot of people enjoy the NBA, but a lot of fans are weary-eyed of how the NBA is run. And when you're too much player empowerment, or when you're too much where the owners can fully control the league, therein lies the problem. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, the NFL is more for the owners, okay? I think it's more for the owners, but I feel like the players do have a say in the NFL, and if the players in the NFL didn't like their deal with the owners, they would have already downvoted the proposals. Both times when they had a possibility to get out of their contract with the owners, the NFL players, 90% of them said, yeah, I like this deal with the owners. So there you have it. Unfortunately, Lamar Jackson, at the end of the day, I feel like he's going to stay with the Ravens. He's going to have to swallow his pride. Maybe playing one more year in the NFL. I mean, with the Ravens, who knows how desperate other teams are this up and coming season, and see if they would not only kick the tires around, but also go ahead and do a deal with Lamar Jackson. But the way how this is constructively, played, it seems like he's going to be with the Baltimore Ravens, and he may sign an extension with the Baltimore Ravens sometime next year, around this time next year. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate everyone being patient with me. I will see you guys next week live and in full effect, as well as in video form. Okay, I'm up out of here. Deuces.